We're live.
Good afternoon, everyone, or good day. Today is my day 9 of my 10 days Go Live challenge, which I have been doing for the last how many days? Since last week. And today I decided to bring in my super coach, Alberta Sukaliana. She joined this business 5 years back and she's doing really fine. And today I asked her if she could come in and join me for my day 9 Go Live challenge.
Wow,
And I
thank you for having me. I'm grateful.
appreciate you. And yes, I only have a few questions for you for today's session. And it's okay, I'll just give you a few minutes to maybe introduce yourself and share your side of the story regarding the online business.
Thank you so much, Shirley-Anne, Kara. I am so grateful to be here, and thank you for bringing me on as well to be on your day 9 Go Run Success Go Lives challenge that I have challenged our team with. You're so amazing. You're doing really well as a newbie to this community. So to everyone, good afternoon from my side here, or afternoon. Tilahi, Oyugalgeta. It's Alberta here. Now, me, I am not a stranger to Shelley. We are actually family. So my name is Alberta. I brand myself as Islander Girl. If you guys have been following me, I am also from Bougainville in Papua New Guinea, to be specific, Buka Island. Now, me, I'm a mom of 3 boys. I'm also a wife, and I'm a proud digital business owner and a coach. So I started my journey more than actually 4 years ago, going 5
Mhm.
years now in this amazing opportunity. And one of my biggest why at that time was when I had my third son. I decided childcare wasn't an option for him. Childcare, I don't have families here to help me with him, and so I had to decide to leave work and look after him myself. And the moment I, took myself off work and off pay, it was a struggle, a real struggle. I've never taken that step back. Even when I had the 2 eldest one, I was only, I believe, 3 weeks, or the longest would be 1 month at home with the baby, and then I'll be returning to work. And it was all about career at that time. But as time went by and I had to, have stand, it was
Mhm.
different. I decided at this time it's on me to challenge myself and try to be a mom and, enjoy that journey of being a mom and look after my own baby from home. So I had a lot of struggles when I started staying home, because I was cutting out one income stream.
Mhm.
Because we always used to two income stream. All our budget is around two income stream in a household. Now, time me losing work, me realizing most of that was a slap on the face, because I didn't have something to back me up at that time. And here I've got the baby, but the struggle is real. I'm excited with an additional child, but then the stress of expenses increasing, I'm start low. Dawn on me. So I was selling stuff on Facebook. When I started selling things, Mr. Salas would tell products that I used to sell online, but Then COVID hit. Time COVID hit, like 2020 now, everything closed down. There was in Melbourne, we had a 2-year lockdown here inside the house, all shops closed, and I was like, wow, so what's the next step from here? And that's when I started, really going online and looking at YouTube, searching online for an online opportunity that I could work from home while taking care of Stan. And as I searched through, I was checking out all these legitimate businesses, but what stood out of those was this particular one, specifically because there was no selling involved. You don't need to deal with the products. You don't need to, um, although they're high ticketing products, but you don't need to sell them. There's no selling involved, and that's the key thing that really caught my eyes, because it was COVID. I thought, wow, I don't need to do, they have the product and try to sell them and stock them up in my house and trying to do shipping or freight. That's what I used to do, and then COVID hit. So this business model is actually really good for me. And that's why, and also not that only, but the automated system that allowed me to work uh, flexibly with this business, because I was a busy mom at that time, trying to take care of my son, and everything was like a new mom again because I had a 10-year gap between my middle one and this one. So it was like learning things all through again. So as they said, oh, there's an automated system that you can tap into, and that you don't need to pay any subscriptions or any annual fee or monthly fee. So I was like, wow, this is it. And then there was another outstanding tool that really stood out for me as well, is the mentoring and coaching, when inclusive, and it was given for free. And I thought, where in the world would I have had a free mentor and a coach that could guide me with this? Because if I do it alone, I don't think I'll be succeeding. So I remembered back, because I have an accounting background and a nursing. In my accounting days, when I used to do CPA, I was always looking for a mentor to mentor me through. And when I came to Australia to do my accounting degree, I was like, this all the mentors that I went through, I had to pay. I have to pay them in order for them to mentor me. But when I found this business, it was given for free. I thought, this is it. I don't need to go and study, because I don't have an IT background, to build website and all that funnels. So I thought, maybe I should go and study IT again. And then as I told myself, after my mom, blew up at me and said, "You study, study, study. No one is something by happen." And that really, and I was like, "No, I love studying," And then I took it seriously on what mom said. Time also, because I did an accounting, I did nursing, and then now I'm trying to go and study IT. What else? So that mama blew me, I'm singing out and that blew me. I was like, it woke me up, and I said, I'm true, yeah. What have I done? What are the goals and dreams that I have achieved? So that's when I went in here and really learned that in here, mentoring and coaching is really amazing, and you can, after your funnel is built and everything, you feel like an IT pro. And that's exactly, I believe Shirley feels like that too. So 4 years back on, I'm super, super grateful that this was a journey, not um, a straightforward journey. I had struggles, I had challenges, and that journey continues on. There's no destination to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the very inspiring piece. And yes, for myself, just a bit on my, I joined this business in June or July, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
It's like into the I mean 6 months in this business.
Yeah.
Uh, for my 6 months in this business, what I have achieved and what uh, my take from this business, this online business, I realized that first things first, my mindset, it really worked on whatever and however I was, the way I was thinking and putting every negativity away, and that's it. I was positive all the way since I got on board. And yes, my
Amen.
mental state, it's like the trainings offered in this online business is also very helpful.
Yeah.
And yes, my confidence, I started to build my confidence from there. I mean, still, I mean, current.
Yeah.
And yes, I got to know the different types of those applications online we used to, which we used to
Do our business.
do awareness. Yes, and Ma'am Tassol, and then just these three questions for you, Alberta.
Sure, sure.
The
Go ahead.
first one, my number one question is what powerful digital marketing strategies have you seen transform businesses, and can you share a standout success story?
Thank you. Thank you for that question. I am. It's a very important question, and a lot of people following us and maybe watching this replay later will want to know as well. So, one of the strategies that I've seen used in this business is the targeted content
Mhm,
marketing combined with social media engagement. So, what we do here is because there's no selling, we do attraction marketing. And when
mhm,
we share this content with the audience that needs this business, and when we target ourselves, our own brand on social media, it works really well. So it's the contents that we create and combine in the with social media engagement. You attract the right people, or
mhm,
show this business to the right people. An example that I would always use is myself. I'll speak from experience. When I talk
mhm,
about myself as a mom, when I talk about myself as a mom and the struggles that I had, apart from building a career and my professional life, and how I transformed from being, not a so confident person to now a very confident person, shift of mindset and
mhm,
choosing the right people to surround yourself with. It has really helped me in my journey. So I've seen myself and I've grown a lot. If I always go back to my 2020 go lives, when my coach
mhm,
challenged me, I was only at least you're 6 months, and I challenged you. My my coach, she challenged me a week, just a week in the business.
wow.
She did this wheel of names, and my name was
Mhm,
picked. I had sleepless nights. I was thinking, she's so mean to me. I had all this negative thinking about my coach, thinking, oh my God, she's so mean to me. What will I talk about? I'm only a week here. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know. These are only done by journalists. This is all the
mhm,
negative and the struggles that I had with my mindset at that time. And I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep. And I kept going to and from my husband and my boys, and I was asking, like, can you guys
mhm,
help me out? And they didn't know how to help me out. But then I said,
mhm,
hey, look, I started a business. Why am I trying to hide myself? So I went and
mhm,
practiced. I looked at myself in the mirror and I started talking, introducing
mhm,
myself. Today, I tell you, a lot of people don't look at themselves in the mirror and talk. They think they look ugly. They think they look, they don't look good. But try the moment you look at yourself in the mirror and start talking to yourself positively, your brain
Mhm.
will wake up and say, hey, I'm actually really good at this. I can actually talk.
Mhm.
And that's when I
Mhm.
realized, actually, I look so good on the camera. I should continue. So the day I the day I had my first go live, the first day I still remember, I
Mhm.
went to drop off my two, I think the middle one at school. I came back with Stan. Stan was still at the back on
Mhm.
the cast, and I did this go live. And the moment I did that go live, I started blowing up. Like everything that I
Mhm.
had came out, how it started from when I grew up as a sibling, how the
Mhm.
struggles we came through to where I was at that moment. So I felt so good after that, after the first
Finally.
challenge. Although I was like shivering and I was like trembling,
Mhm.
but at least I let that out, and I felt so good. That was the very
Mhm.
first time I spoke about my struggles and where
Mhm.
I started from to where I was now. So
Mhm.
it's an amazing feeling when you use, especially social media platforms, to target whoever the other mom is struggling as well.
Mhm.
And for the 4 years that I have done this business, I've attracted and I have helped a lot of moms as well,
Mhm.
especially those that are going towards maternity leave and don't have an
Mhm.
income. They can do this business from the comfort of their home and reach a
Mhm.
huge audience globally, not just where you are at, but globally. Like this live that we're doing, it can be watched in USA, UK, everywhere around the
Mhm.
world, Canada, Australia, all Papua New Guinea, Pacific Islands, and that's the power of social media and the internet.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you. The second question is, how do you empower clients to turn digital challenges into opportunities for growth?
Thank you for that as well. So
Mhm.
what I do is with my clients, or we call them business, owners or business partners.
Mhm.
I encourage them to work on their mindset shift, like Shirley-Anne have just mentioned. Mindset is key in this journey.
Mhm.
Um, you have to view your challenges and your struggles as a stepping stone to growing. If you make a
Mhm.
mistake or if you come across a rock bottom, you have to use that as something that you can come out of. Pick the good in it and come out of it. You can actually do that. Don't let it drown you. So mindset is very, very key here. Mindset is the gold nugget here that you can succeed with. If you think positively and if you think dreams and big dreams, or whatever it is that you imagine in your mind, you can actually achieve it. And you have to believe it, because no one else can believe. It's you. You have to believe in yourself in order for you to achieve that whatever it is. So mindset is very, very important to shift, because then it allows you to be creative, to be
Mhm.
innovative, and to bring the full potential of you out. And a lot of times, example, a lot of people struggle with this, and I get it. They still struggle. There's a lot of business owners as well that are still struggling with the mindset, because they're blocked away. They're so comfortable where they are. They're so scared
Mhm.
to come out and share and inspire the world with their story. So that's something that I find out as a coach. I still try my best always, and in our masterminds, the
Mhm.
core and both the Millennium Mastermind and the core fundamental mindset is
Mm,
always about, because that's the only way that you can move forward. If you keep things in your mind and it's blocking your mind, you will never achieve that thing. So, first, you really need to clear your mind to be like a calm river or calm sea. If they're
mm,
still blocking it, there's no way you're going to achieve that dream or goal that you want to achieve. So I always challenge my team or my business partners. The moment they come on, they have to challenge themselves to try work on the mindset, and our training has also done that. The other key factor that I have um, used as well is gratitude. When
mhm,
you speak gratitude, you attract the things that you, little blessings, just, the gift of life, being awake to a new day, or the gift of health, things that you are taking a roof over your head, your parents, be grateful for them, your siblings, your children. A lot of, like, for me as a mom, I'm always grateful to be a mom, because there are other women out there who are struggling to be moms,
mm,
haven't had children. And I had this struggle, that 10-year gap. I was trying to have another child and I couldn't. And when this miracle one came, I said, this is it. I am
mm,
going to really nurture this, motherhood, and always thank God for giving me another additional child. So
mm,
that's something that I found is the way we think. We attract what we think about. If we think negatively, we also attract negatively. If we speak it negatively as well, we also attract it. But if we start changing the way we speak and the way we think, we are also attracting positivity into our lives and our journey.
And can you share with our audience, our followers, the key steps you recommend for creating an engaging online presence that builds community around a brand?
Thank you. That's a very challenging one. I would say when I started, I struggled with a brand myself.
Mhm,
Because I was thinking, how should I brand myself online? And what brand should I market online? So, branding is something that is not easy to find. But then, when I really sat down with myself and really wrote down things and tried to define myself, I realized that I was actually, I have to be who I am. You don't need to
mm,
find a brand outside. You just have to be who you are. I realized that the more I spoke about myself, the brand started coming out, and I started asking myself, Alberta, the name doesn't define you. It's who you are, what's inside you that defines you. So I
mm,
started really asking myself, and the branding came out. So that's when I came out with Islander Girl, and it really resonated with me because I'm,
mm,
from an island. I grew up as an islander girl, with the struggles
mm,
were real in there, and then coming into this uh, different country was another huge struggle for myself as
mm,
well. And along the way, I picked up a lot of things, and I also faced a lot of obstacles and challenges. But that didn't stop me from what I was
mm,
trying to achieve. So I engaged. So the things that really allowed me, and when I started branding myself as Islander Girls and the Islander Girl, I realized that I have to help my Islander, people. That there are other Islander girl like now Shirley-Anne came on board.
mm,
She's an island girl. Pacific Island, moms, and just Pacific Island people started coming
mhm,
on, and these are the people that I want to help, because I you resonate with me well, as an islander girl, the struggles that we face in the island and in our country is very, very similar. It's no difference to other countries like Fiji,
Mm-hmm.
Vanuatu, Islands, and all other Pacific Island countries. So that's when the brand came out, Islander Girl. It's who I am, and I am really grateful for where I came from, and will always be grateful for that. So engaging with the right audience was key. Actively engaging with the people that resonated with me. Also, I was hosting, live interviews like this
Mm-hmm.
to keep um, my audiences know a little bit about who I am and my brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was really key to when I started building this brand. Virtual interviews that I have done with other Pacific Island business owners as well, and also business owners from the Pacific that are based in other countries around the world. So these are the main target audience that my brand have attracted. So virtual lives like this was another thing that has really added to me building this brand for myself and connecting with people. So yeah, engaging consistently and coming on
Mm-hmm.
consistently as well was another thing that, and also running ads. So
Yes.
I run ads. This business is about advertising. So that's when I had to get this brand stand out and run more ads. And that's what I have been doing and I'm still doing. So I'm still running ads. So if you're new here, I'm currently running it in two locations, which is Australia and New
Mm-hmm.
York. So if you're from New York and you're an islander girl or you're from the islands, yes, you're in the right space and the right uh, journey that you can start for yourself. Hope that helps.
Thank you so much, Alberta. And wow, I didn't expect this my day nine to be this amazing. Thank you, thank you. All right, then that's all. Just one more small, not really for you to talk on. I mean, long plat time. Just
That I was just
uh,
there's one I think Eugene is asking what are you talking about, guys? So hopefully he learns what we are talking about. We are online business
mhm,
owners and we're here to, talk a little bit about my success and how you can start your own online business as well.
mhm.
Sorry, Shirley.
No worries. Just for our followers, if you can let them know how and where to get started if they are interested to join our
All right.
platform.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mhm,
So the very first step that I took 4 years ago was when I found this business showing up on my newsfeed as an ad, Be Your Own Boss. I clicked on it and I
mhm,
asked the person that showed me the ad, and she asked me for my name and email to register in her website. And so I did. And her very first instructions to me is go and watch our free 90 minutes webinar. And that's
mhm,
exactly what I did. I didn't question it because I was so curious. I was really desperately looking for something, and I had to go and watch the webinar. And I watched the webinar 4 times, trying to understand what
mhm,
the business model, if they have products, how come there is no selling? That's something that I really wanted
mhm,
to pick out. And
mhm,
then after the fourth webinar, I understood, and that was it. No one needed to talk to me. Even I didn't need to. I just paid my 149 and came in
mhm,
to check out what product and services they had. So for you as well, if you're watching this, if you would like to start your own online business, is exactly what you do. Go and enter your name and email on Shirley-Anne's website. You can see scrolling on the screen here, www.getsyshellian.com. Your name and email and go and watch our webinar. We will have a live one tomorrow. It's New Year's. It's gonna be New Year, but yes, business is still open for business. While others are closed, we're still open. So our webinar will be actually tomorrow at
Tomorrow.
12:11 a.m. PNG time.
Mhm.
Other Pacific Island countries, you need to convert your time. For our time here in Melbourne, it will be 12 midday tomorrow.
Mm.
And watch the webinar. It's 90 minutes. The first part, they normally explain the business model. And then the second part of it, towards the end, you will hear from panelists who are digital
Mm.
business owners, share their testimonies on how the business has changed their lives. And these are panelists from all over the world. And we always have panelists from different parts of the world. So it's an international panelist that sits there and share their story. So I've been there, I think I've been there a couple of times in the webinar as a panelist as well, representing Papua New Guinea and the Pacific Islands and also Australia. So you guys can also do the same thing. And that's the only way. There's no other way that
Mm.
we don't, get money, or we don't ask you to send any money, or we don't message you. It's only through the website that you have to get through. And then from there on, we communicate with you there. And then we also send you the reminder for the live webinar. So tomorrow, they'll be live. Otherwise, you will also get a replay if you
Mm.
register now. Thank you so much, Shirley.
Thank you so much, Alberta, for your time and for joining my day 9 of the 10 days go live. And yes, looking forward for my final day tomorrow. Thank
Yay!
you. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you.